Hey guys, this is your press conference reaction video. Smash that like button as we hit the road to 50k. Will you be that person that gets us there? Smash that subscribe button as well for me if you can. We're also going to talk briefly about the news that apparently Liverpool have offered a 3-year deal to Xabi Alonso to be the manager from next season. So on the press conference, we've learnt good news and bad news. The good news, we'll always start with the good news, is that Darwin Núñez and Dominic Szoboszlai may be available for Liverpool's trip to Nottingham Forest, but the bad news is that Mo Salah will not return from injury at the City ground. I don't recall a season where Salah has missed as many games as this season. I'm not saying he's injury prone at all, because he rarely even gets injured, but because he missed obviously a lot of games via AFCON, and now he's missed a few good games with this injury. Potentially he's going to be back for the Prague game, and then the City game is obviously the most important one. But we're hearing that Szoboszlai and Núñez resumed full training yesterday after fitness issues, and Klopp is hopeful that they can be part of the matchday squad for tomorrow's 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon kickoff. He also mentioned that Wataru Endo and Robertson are now being monitored as well. As we know, Endo missed the midweek game against Southampton due to the knock he picked up in the Carabao Cup final. I mean, the poor fella was limping around the pitch whilst we were celebrating, and apparently Robertson has been affected by illness this week. So Darwin and Dom trained yesterday with the team. They look good, but we have to see how they react. Wataru and Robbo didn't, but the plan is that they join in today. That's the idea, but we have to see if that really does work out. Ibu Konate, there's nothing, he's fine. It was just time sharing, the fact that he didn't start against Southampton. Obviously he played a wonderful second half. Lucho is fine, McAllister is fine, they all look fine. The little problem we didn't know about is that McAllister was ill for 1.5 days. I would say Robbo had the same thing, but hopefully that didn't spread now so far. I didn't hear anything, but I didn't ask because I don't know, probably, so we will see. Klopp likes to still leave you a little bit hanging on his every word. He ends up sentences with "we will see" quite a lot of the time, which I respect. He also says he didn't think Mo was far off, but he will not feature tomorrow, and from there we have to go. It's touch and go. I think next week at any point is possible. He's on the way back, definitely, but not there yet. And that's got me thinking. I saw Mo Salah running around Duke Street, Kent Street, filming this Pepsi advert right by where I live in Liverpool on Monday. And I'm not joking. He was, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a sprint, but he was giving it a good 65% jogging. And I just don't understand how he can't be fit if I've seen him running around after a Pepsi can. So obviously Mo Salah's not fit. I think the plan is probably to bring him back in for that City game. So there's your kind of injury update from Klopp. He didn't give too much away, apart from the fact that, I mean, we kind of already knew, didn't we, that Darwin Núñez was going to be in and around the squad after we saw him hurdling over the hoardings to get in to celebrate at the final at Wembley last week. So he must be involved. But here's the question I'm asking you at home, and I want your answers in the comments right now. If Núñez is not fit to play, do you go with Gakpo up front through the middle, or do you go with Jadon Danns? 2 goals in 30 minutes for him the other night on Wednesday. So listen, it's likely we're going to see Endo. It's likely we're going to see Robertson. It's not likely we're going to see Salah, but Dom and Szoboszlai, I doubt any of them start the game. And that's why I'm thinking if they don't start, then it will have to be Danns or Gakpo. Gakpo, I think he scored in a game fairly recently in the Cup. I'm pretty sure he did. I was there for it. I should remember that a bit better. But there's also a little part of me that's growing a bit bigger, pause, that actually wants Jadon Danns to start this game. Bang in form, 2 goals in 30 minutes, as I said. So in the comments now, Gakpo or Jadon Danns through the middle. It's good that we could have either of them to bring on, and obviously Núñez as well, with Jota still being out through the middle as well. So there's your injury update. Now let's talk about Xabi Alonso potentially being offered a 3-year contract, right? This news broke yesterday. Just to round you up on it, obviously, as we know, he's been massively linked with the Liverpool managerial position since Klopp announced that he'd stepped down at the end of the season. So according to Team Talk, Liverpool have offered Xabi Alonso a 3-year contract after positive talks between both parties as the Reds aim to beat Bayern Munich to the manager's signature. If any agreement is reached, any official announcement will be delayed until after Klopp has left Anfield. As we know, Alonso has loved his time at Leverkusen but sees the Liverpool job as too big an opportunity to turn down and believes he has what it takes to replace Klopp. So as we know, Alonso is massively intrigued by the job. Why wouldn't you? It's as one of his former clubs. For me, I can't see him going to Bayern Munich, especially if he wins the league with Leverkusen. That's just the perfect way to sign off German football. Maybe the Munich job comes back around in years to come. But the timing of this is really something that intrigues me. You know, let's say we finish our season early June. Does that mean that a day later you announce Alonso as the manager? Does a week go by and then you announce him for the kind of Klopp farewell tour to begin? And is there any grumbles from fans that it hasn't been announced sooner rather than later? As we know, these talks are super behind closed doors, so I can't imagine anything concrete comes out because, first of all, you don't want to disturb Liverpool's season. You can't disturb Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen season. God forbid we get them in the Europa League because I just don't know if I could take it. I mean, if they did knock us out of the Europa League, you might as well just switch dugouts after the game. It's one of them where Bayern Munich are obviously going to throw their hat in the ring. Real Madrid, we're hearing that Carlo Ancelotti is going to stay for another year. But this hasn't just come out of nowhere, right? This news yesterday that apparently we've offered the 3-year deal to Xabi Alonso. I believe there is a bit of truth in it. But again, nothing is going to come out of this concretely until after the season, until the final kick of the season is played for both Leverkusen and Liverpool. We've also heard today Roberto De Zerbi speaking about links to Barcelona, Liverpool and more clubs. He said, I only have Brighton in my head. I've decided nothing and I'm under contract here. I'd like to finish the season in the best way with our young players. My focus is on Brighton 100%. So shout out to De Zerbi, aka Mario, for being honest there. So that's it really for today. I mean, obviously we go into this game tomorrow knowing that a win takes us further ahead in the table. We know it gives us momentum going into the City game. We know it gives us momentum going into the Prague game because I'll be honest, a lot of the players that are probably going to play tomorrow will probably be playing in Prague as well. So a massive, massive week for Liverpool ahead. Massive week for the Kop TV ahead as well. Let me give you a little bit of a preview of what we're going to be doing. So you're going to be obviously seeing us do a preview for the Prague game, but at the same time, we're going to be going to Prague, yeah? We're going to be going to Prague. I'm going to be going with DR Sports, but we're also going to be filming content for the Kop TV, of course, out there. So I can't wait. It's going to be sensational, right? We're going to really go big on the content out there in Prague. But then at the same time, we're going to be doing a big match preview with Big Steve as well next Thursday or Friday. So really looking forward to that. But just to round it off today, we've heard that it looks like Mo is out. That's the big news breaking today. Mo won't be involved in Saturday. Is there a chance he gets 20 minutes on Thursday? Is there a chance he starts on Sunday next week? Yet to be seen. But Dominic and Darwin both back involved in the squad. Again, I'm saying they don't start tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say. But it looks like Robertson, Endo and McAllister will all be fit as well. So go back and watch the match preview from yesterday and give me your maybe updated predictions for that lineup. And then, of course, we've just heard that apparently Liverpool have offered a 3-year deal to Xabi Alonso. So read of that what you will. As I said, nothing big will come out of that. But I want your thoughts. Does Gakpo, does Dan start tomorrow? Let me know. And please like the video, comment with your thoughts on everything we've spoken about. Subscribe to the channel. Do not be one to miss out on every video that we upload. So make sure you press that notification bell. Looking forward to the game tomorrow and Thursday. Massive week ahead for the Reds, massive month ahead. Happy March, pinch, punch, first of the month. We'll see you on Saturday. Take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you check out the rest of the channel too. There's other stuff you'll enjoy for sure.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous dads.
Come on.